It is the holiday season, and everywhere you go, there are decorative mugs, candles, chocolate, more chocolate, candy canes, holiday lights, and all that stuff. And while I love celebrating holiday and having fun and having traditions, ever since I became a parent, and even more so as my children have gotten older, there is a key thing that I have done for the holidays that is my favorite holiday tradition and the most essential holiday tradition. So I'm so excited that you're here to learn about it. And I think you just might decide to make it one of your favorite holiday traditions too. And in true fashion with this channel, this tradition is going to be something that helps you cultivate the seeds of self-love, that helps you have more personal expression, do better at manifesting, accept your whole self, embrace your whole self, and live life of your dreams and live your life to the fullest. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Rachel Stravelli. Click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so that you always stay up to date and get notified when new videos come out. And go ahead and like this video if you're all about cultivating more self-love. So, what is my favorite holiday tradition? Well, let me lean in and tell you. My favorite holiday tradition is protecting, preserving my mental and emotional well-being. And for some of us, that's something we don't do any time of the year. For others of us, it's something that every day of the year we're like, no, this is important. But many of us have grown up in situations where who we are wasn't valued, whether it was the people we were around or our interpretation of events or whatnot. We have learned to put our needs aside, to put everyone else first. And sometimes you had to do this for survival, to keep a roof over your head. And I totally respect that. However, this year I am asking, can you find a way to not just try and make sure that the holiday is as perfect as you want it to be, but make sure that your inner self, your inner world, your emotional well-being, your mental well-being is totally taken care of. And for each of us, that will mean different things. For me, it means keeping the holiday as simple as possible, having few obligations, few commitments, not going to a lot of places that feel like there's too much hustle and bustle or too much pressure for me to spend money on things. However, for other people, the hustle and bustle is what makes you feel excited, and maybe shopping for loved ones makes you feel really good. Totally cool. But I really want to encourage you. It's very easy to fall into whatever everybody else is doing, I have to do. In my neighborhood, many houses decorate outside with Christmas lights and all that. And even though I think that's lovely, I notice that I have this inner urging to do even more so that everyone feels like I'm going along with it and all the kids enjoy it and all that. And yet there's another part of me that's like, this is ridiculous. You get to do what you want to do. You do not have to keep up to any expectations of other people that aren't even spoken. So that's the thing. There are so many unspoken things that happen this holiday season. Some are with your region or your community. Some might be in your family. And of course, there are spoken expectations too. However, this can be the year in which you explore, are there ways that I can incorporate more self-love, more caring for my emotional well-being, and make this holiday season a season in which it's not everyone else's needs matter first, but I care for myself. Because honestly, at the end of the day, whether they say it or not, the people around you value your happiness. And sure, they're going to like whatever gift you do for them or whatever thing that you do, decorating or baking cookies or singing songs or, buying presents. But any of those could be done by another individual in the world. However, only you can truly manage, cultivate, preserve your mental health and well-being. Other people can support you, but you are the one in charge of that. You are the one that has to prioritize that. And because all of those other things can be done by other people, it also means that they don't technically have to be done by you. However, you are the only person in charge of your well-being. I guarantee there is no one in your life who's going to be like, oh, is so-and-so making sure that she's not getting stressed out this holiday? Are you making sure that you're not overextending your mental and emotional energy this holiday season? There's nobody wondering about that except for me. I am wondering about it for you. But everybody else, they're probably trying to either sell you more things, get you to sign up for more things, get you to bake more cookies, whatever it is that you do, get you to decorate your house more for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever tradition you celebrate, Diwali. Whatever it is, those people are not thinking about your needs and you maintaining your own best self in this moment. And at the end of the day, a year from now or 6 months from now, are you going to be happy that you cared for yourself in the deepest and most sincere ways that you needed it? Or are you going to be thinking, well, I'm sure glad I did that thing that everybody wanted me to do? The more that you can honor yourself, cultivate your own self-love, and preserve your own well-being this season, the more you can do it in other times. Because honestly, this might be one of the harder times of the year to do it. Other times of the year, there aren't as many expectations. There aren't as many expectations. I'll just say it again. But this time of year, there is that. It is totally okay to experiment and play with and explore what are the ways in which I can say no to things that don't fulfill me and yes to things that do. I've been doing this for the last couple of holidays. I have an article that I wrote a couple years ago about ways in which I have been playing around with it. Sometimes it involves me telling people certain things. No, I won't do that. No, you can't expect that of me. No, don't talk to me like that. Sometimes it's a total internal thing where I say, I'm not going to go to that holiday cookie party because I'm going to eat too many cookies and I don't want to do that. There are various things. And one good way to start could be get out a piece of paper, jot down the things that you love about the season that really matter to you. Make another list. What are the things that you do on a regular basis to care for you? And I want you to make sure that there's some overlap between those two lists. Maybe you'll need to make a third list where you say, look, here are the things that I'm 100% committed to do. So like you could look at your first list that you made of the things that you love to do or the things that other people expect you to do. Circle the ones that really mean the most to you. And then look at your list of all the things you could do that fill you and fulfill you. Circle the ones that matter the most to you. And then see, how can I start doing these? It might not be on a daily basis that you do some of the things that fill you up and sustain you. But I do want you to make sure you're doing it on at least a weekly basis. And if you want, you can sign up below to connect with me via email. I'm always happy to hear the experiences you're going through. I email whoever emails me, I email them back with encouragement, insight if I have it. And also on my email list, you'll get free downloads. Like right now, it's Lift Your Spirits Easily and Quickly, which is a great thing to do this time of year. Periodically, there are other cool freebies that I send out only to my list. So go ahead and click the link below to connect with me via email. If you got anything out of this video that you think could be helpful, please give this a thumbs up and feel free to share it with a friend. If you know a friend who's a little bit stressed out this season and your heart is going out to him or her, this video could be really helpful. So I highly encourage you to share it with them. And again, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button below, hit that red button and there's a notification bell so that you'll always get notified when new videos come out. Thank you so much for watching. It was so great to be with you. And I wish you so much light and so much joy and so much self-love this holiday season. Take care. Bye.